ride Zerry. Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, it's going to be a little different video. This is us riding to the funeral of one of my fallen buddies, one of my good buddies. I'm trying not to sound very sad in this video. I mean, I already sound very monotone, and I talk very fast even when I'm monotone, and I don't really have a whole bunch of feeling in my voice when I speak. But yeah, so this is for Zerry. We even got long live Zerry stickers made, or bracelets. I love you, bro. I hope you guys can hear me all right. I'm wearing this this little face covering. Like I said, it's a little chilly out. But let's just talk about Zerry for a minute. To kind of describe who Zerry was, as a friend of mine for, I'll say, a short period of time, and it felt like we've known each other for years, man. I only knew him for about almost 2 years before he passed away. But from the moment that he came to my house when I was at work, and he found my bike and everything, and later on that week, or about a week or two later, I was out in East Chase at a shopping center, and he saw me on my bike. He walked up to me, introduced himself, and he told me I had a nice bike and that he was looking at getting a bike. And I believe he had a Ninja 636 before. I'm not exactly too sure, because that's the thing about bikers, man. We don't really care what bike you got. It's not about how fast you are, looking the coolest. It's just about riding, man. We're always one big family. We love riding, so that's what we love. Like, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ride. We're not gonna jaw on you because you got the slowest bike in the group. A true biker is gonna embrace you no matter what you're on. It doesn't matter if you're on a clapped out CBR 250. Especially me, like, I'll be the last one in the line to kind of to keep up with you so you don't get left behind. So yeah, man, I think he got a 636 as his first bike, and then after that he got a Ducati V4, or V4 standard edition. He really loved that bike. It's kind of like me. Like, I saw myself in him a lot, like a lot of similarities and everything. He always told me he looked up to me, but I really did look up to him, because it seemed as if there was no bad days with Zerry. Like, he didn't have a bad day. It didn't matter what was going on. Like, it didn't matter like what circumstance he was going through. It didn't matter what you threw at him. It didn't matter if you walked up and punched him in the face. I'm pretty sure he'd still be smiling. Like, I don't think he'd be happy about the situation, but there's not a hateful bone in his body at all. Yeah, man, like everybody else in the group could be having a bad day, and as soon as Zerry shows up with that smile and starts talking about bikes and what he wants to do with his bike in the future, man, he just changes the atmosphere so much. Like, it's hard to put into words of how much he's changed the atmosphere around him. And honestly and truly, like I really do hate that it had to happen to him, because he's only 19, and he had a very bright future ahead of him. Like, that was my guy. Like, I wanted to see, like, his dream car was a Corvette C8 candy red. His favorite color was red and black, I believe. That's why he got the red Ducati. He just like I said, his dream car was a C8, Corvette C8. He wanted it in candy red, and that's all he talked about was his motorcycle and getting that C8. Zerry was very determined. Like, there was nothing that was gonna stop him from getting what he wanted, and I think that's why me and him clicked so well, because that's a trait that I have. Like, I don't stop until I get what I want. But after the funeral, everyone's gonna go their separate ways, and later on tonight is gonna be a kickback. I'm not gonna record that. This is merely just the ride to the church and everything. Like, I really don't know what else to say. I mean, I know I'm making this video as like a document, so I can look back at it when I get to missing them. I miss him a lot, man. Like, we were just on the phone the day before talking about going to take pictures up here at this aircraft boneyard, and I really hate that we couldn't do that. But yeah, man, like, I'm not really a religious person at all, and I know that's a flaw of mine in this world that we live in now, that everything is so religious. But I just want to say that even though that I'm not very religious, I truly 100% believe within my whole heart that when I heard the news that morning when I woke up, I instantly thought, like I felt sad, and I was crying, and I couldn't get myself together, but I just knew in the back of my mind 100% that I was going to see my boy again one day, and I still believe that to this day. I truly believe I will see him again. I know I'm going to jump to this part in the video after I get done talking or whatever I decide to do in the video, but this is what I love about the biker community. I don't know if everybody out here knew Zerry, but it's the matter of he was a fellow bike rider, and we all came together as one to ride in his memory. No matter the differences we had with people, all the transgressions towards people, any feelings we had towards people, on this day here, it does not matter. We all came together as one, and we're doing something that we all love, we're doing something that he loved, and we're doing it in his memory. Especially the city that I'm in, you don't get a lot of that, as far as, for one, a lot of the bike riders coming out for something like this, or I say something like this, but a lot of bike riders coming together just to ride in general. But I'm very proud of this city for coming together, all the motorcycle clubs, all the little riding groups, that's like such as myself, 434 Riders, Down One, Dirty Boys, that's an MC, Rough Riders, that's an MC. There's a couple others that I'm forgetting, but it just amazes me that we can come together like this. But I really do wish that in the future that we can still come together like this when people host events and ride together and stuff like that, so we can bring more, I guess you could say, like, biker awareness, because like there's so many bikes that get hit in this city. It's crazy. Like, it honestly doesn't make any sense. But like I said, man, I'm proud of the city today, man. We showed up and showed out. There's a lot of bikes out here. If I had to guess, it's probably like 60 bikes out here at least. Hopefully a rock doesn't hit my ND filter, cracks it, because that's going to mess my video up, and I really want this video to turn out perfect. Really, motherfucker? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? A fucking wheelie? Bro. A fucking wheelie. And that's part of the reason why we don't fucking hang out anymore. You do stupid shit. We're in a fucking funeral ride. You gotta be shitting me, dog. God. I just want to say, if the family's watching this, it was a beautiful ceremony, beautiful service. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That was my first funeral that I've ever been to, that I can, as far as I can remember. And yeah, it was very beautiful. I hate that one had to be my first one to go to, someone so close to me. But yeah, I mean, I don't know really else to say. I mean, and also I know I'm going to keep that part in the video where I'm highly upset with someone who did a certain thing in the line. Look, I just want to say this: there is a time and place for everything, and in my opinion, popping wheelies in the funeral procession line is not the time nor the place. I just think that's pretty disrespectful, just in my opinion. You might not think that, but and like, I'm trying not to really like ridicule anybody on a day or in a video such as this one, but it's more or less like a, hey, like you do realize what, like, where we are and what we're doing, and like you being mindful isn't like a top priority, it seems like. So, and for you to call Zerry your friend, I just don't think it's appropriate for you to be doing such a thing that could injure and potentially kill somebody else behind you. Like, we had like a lot of freaking bikes out there, as you saw, and like a lot of those bikes were behind us. I mean, we were somewhere in the middle, so there was still a bunch of bikes behind us, and like that's just, first of all, that's reckless. And I know I got a reckless ticket right now, but like that right there is just like, you're not even thinking at all. Like, that's just reckless. And then like for it to be in a line going to a funeral, like that's just crazy to me. So I mean, it like freaking, like, I was pretty fired up about it. Y'all probably saw in the video and everything, but and I had to sit there and sit in that funeral while I'm mourning the loss of a buddy, and just think about what you just did in the line. And that ain't cool. Like, I'm just saying, that's not cool. But not to rain on this beautiful day anymore. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I know this is not my normal video that I'll be posting, but yeah, I just want to say I love you, bro. ZJ, I love you, man. I miss you a lot. I know I'm gonna see you again one day, and I'll talk to you later, buddy. Alright, I'll see you on the next video. Ride safe, wear your gear. Peace out.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it